Hello friends. I keep starting this video changing my focus a little bit, and so I'm going to see if I can consolidate here. I want to do a guided meditation to release nothing new, release negativity and refill with hope and positivity. And in this world at this time, many of us are struggling with the way we are treating one another, with the way we are treating the planet, and everything on it. So I'm just teaching part-time humanities, I think I've mentioned, but it's humanities. So in this particular beginning humanities, we look at art and theater and music and literature. And so the students start to kind of deepen as the semester goes on and look at things a little more. They're freshmen and sophomores, so they're the younger kids. And I think we sometimes dismiss them because they're in their phones a lot, and I actually don't let them use technology in class unless they're presenting. It's something I tried this semester, and I've really liked it. And they struggle with it, but several of them have come up to me and said that they appreciate that they can just have it turned off for a while. But they're in a world that is so divided, and the information is confusing, and now AI makes it even more confusing. And so I have compassion. I have been feeling more and more compassion for this confusion that everyone is feeling, or that I perceive that these kids are feeling, and that they want to feel hopeful. They want to build a life. They want to feel like there's something to build. And I know I say this a lot, but I do feel it is up to us to help them feel like it's okay to hope, and that we all hope that we're going to move this world toward something better and kinder. And I'm circling in this thought. I don't have the answers. I just know that I feel strongly that, and there are times when I go to very dark places as far as feeling hopeless and seeing, the atrocities that are happening. And there are times when I really want to give these kids something to hope for. So if you want to just relax as best you can, we're going to work through the body, acknowledge what's there, and then, bring in some positive energy that we can share with one another. Okay? So if you want to join me on this journey, just take some breaths in and find yourself in a comfortable position, sitting or standing. Listen to and feel the breath entering and exiting the body in whatever way you want to, through the nose, through the mouth. And with each breath out, if you would like to, just hold the intention to calm the nervous system. Let the nervous system know that it's okay at this moment. Good. And as we settle in, notice the tension. We're going to start from the top of the head and move our way down into the feet. So notice the tension in the scalp and the forehead, the back of the head. And if you want to give it permission to release, we're just going to first kind of notice and release where we might be extra guarded. You can always bring it back when you need to. And feeling the eyes kind of soften and noticing if there's tension there. If you feel extra tension, you can always rest your hands or your palms on your eyes and feel that warmth just seeping in and softening those sockets. Feel the skull and then brain, any tension, allowing it to release. The jaw, the mask of the face, the muscles all over the face, chin, and again releasing that jaw, back of the tongue, softening, releasing. Feeling that whole neck area, any tension you have there, giving it permission to release if it would like to. Good. And bringing your awareness down into the shoulders. Notice if you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, and just give it a moment of permission to release and relax. Just setting that weight and responsibility aside for a moment. Moving into the chest and the scapula in the back. Just noticing where you're holding tension. It might be inside, deep inside, or it might be on the surface. But just giving it permission to release, soften. And now feeling that entire rib cage, noticing where there's tension, where things might pull. Acknowledge it and give it permission to just let go a little bit. And now moving down into the abdomen, the belly, the spine that's in that area. Where might you be gripping, holding on, that you might be able to let go? Great. And now down into that girdle, the hips, the pelvic area, all of the organs inside of there. Softening any tension, giving it permission to be acknowledged and released for a little while. And now feeling the entire spine from up at the base of the skull down to the sacral area, the coccyx, just all of the spine, giving it permission to release, relax, if it wants to. Good. Moving into the hip joints, tops of the legs. Notice if there's any tension that needs to be acknowledged. Let it know that you understand. And those legs take you everywhere. Those hips put up with a lot. So just thank them and give them permission to take a little moment of release and relaxing break. And moving your awareness down to each leg, feeling where there might be tension in the hamstrings and that upper leg, both sides. Maybe moving down into the knees. A lot of times the knees can hold pain and tension. Just give it a notice and ask if it's willing to just rest for a moment. And now the shins and the calves. All that tension. Any tweaks of pain. Acknowledging it and releasing it. Good. And now feeling those ankles. Strong pressure point. Just noticing right and left ankles. Where is there tension that wants to be acknowledged and released? Good. And into the feet, the tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, the arches, the heels, the toes, between the toes. Any tension, relaxing and releasing. And now thanking that whole body, the whole organism for all that it does for you. And noticing if there are any pockets of tension that want to be acknowledged and released. Bringing your awareness there, thanking it, and allowing it to take a little break. All of our worries, releasing. All of the burdens for a moment set aside. And in the distance, there is a little glimmering ball of hope. And it's sparkling. It's sparkling with light, whatever color of light you see. And it's very much alive. And it's waiting for you to call it forward. And as you do, it very gently makes its way to you. It gets a little bigger as it gets closer. And this sparkling ball of hope also seems to carry an energy of love with it. And if you would like to welcome that sparkling ball into your whole being, it fills you up. From the head to the toes, through the spine, through the muscle system, the nerve system, all sparkling with this light of love and hope. And knowing that you have what it takes to keep that light glowing. It's always there. And this light grows, and it has become a part of you. And it also expands beyond you into kind of a sphere around you. You can feel that energy of light moving through and around you. It's a part of you. And this sparkling light of love and hope expands a little bit beyond you, out into the ethers of the universe. And this sparkling ball of hope is connected to all that is and attracts more light and hope to it. And it connects to the light and hope of other beings, species on the planet, and it grows exponentially. and it encircles the planet, and it permeates the planet, and it adds to the love and the hope of the planet. And that love, hope, peace grows and heals the planet, the people, the beings, you, and the energy that has been misplaced. And you just allow yourself to bathe in that energy of renewal. It's always been there, it just needed to be re-acknowledged, invited in, a little deeper, with a little more awareness. And as this love and hope, peace grow within and without you, you begin to come into an awareness of the physical room that you're in, the environment you're in. Good. And you can just feel that sense of peace in the whole body. And as you gently open your eyes, you see all around you the things that you perceived as broken are healing. You can feel it. And the desire to reach out and offer hope and love and healing to others is very apparent now. And so if you wish to, choose to, you can offer to see that goodness in others, to make choices that encourage love, belonging, kinship, compassion, kindness. And you help the people on this planet, the energy of the planet, to know that there is hope and healing. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I appreciate you and your willingness to go on the journey and to stay in the journey. And thank you for stopping by.